What is up, guys? Cap1 here. Got the Riven matchup. This is one where you do have to be a little bit defensive early on. Generally, Riven has a very superior level 1 to Singed. You can fight back a bit on level 2. She used her Q3 though, so I'm gonna... Never mind, my mistake. I should have listened to my own advice and just played a bit back, but she used her Q3 on the melee minions and missed me, so I wasn't too afraid to walk up there. I think I can still actually get this level 2 before her and look for the push. She's queuing the wave to try and get the level 2 first, but I had full Conqueror stack. I have a standard Conqueror set up here. I have Teleport Ghost. I have double AP Shard, Flat Health Shard. Flat Health, very essential versus Riven because you will be fighting against her early on. You need as much HP in the early game as possible. I think I just execute here. Oh, I actually had no idea he was there. I moved back towards the minions because I saw Riven going back towards her turret. I think I'm gonna... Do I agreed Doran's Ring here or just buy boots? I'm 380. I think I just agreed Doran's Ring here. Yeah, I moved back towards Lings. I thought Riven would... I saw Riven going back towards turret, and then Viego tried to E me, and then missed because... I guess he didn't expect me to move that way. Nice. TP to lane here with the Doran's Ring Greed. I have a stat advantage over her now. I can use that to play the lane aggressively, which I'm happy to do. I don't have to worry about flinging these cannons anymore for last hit.
First blood.
So for a bit of mana here, if she EWs forward, I can get the fling on her. If I just use my E button on her to use that as a movement tool instead of actually right-clicking her. See, like this? Just like that. But without the turret shot. The turret shot was a mistake. It's a nice little way to try and get the fling on her EW as she E's towards you. Belveth wants this. I'm kind of nervous. I've hit this W here if we're gonna... Oh.
An ally has been slain.
It's nearly time.
Wait, he's mad at me? Why do people think Singe doesn't fling? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why do people think Singe doesn't fling? Whatever, it's fine. It's okay. He's mad at me for flinging her there, but like, I'm trying to fling her into your W because then we can do knock up into knock up. And then perma CC into death essentially, but whatever, it's fine. Whatever, it is absolutely a-okay.
Mix, mix, swirl, mix.
Just trying to harass her a little bit here before she recalls.
To shake or not to shake?
Then I will look to crash this wave and start proxying. Oh shit. So I W on my feet there. The reason why I W on my feet there is because I know Riven's gonna E forward onto me. And then if I have her inside of my W, then she cannot actually use her Q spams when she's standing inside of it, so I can deny her damage for like a second or two. I had the choice to wait there for Swifties potentially, or I might go Tabby this game. They have Viego, Riven, Kai'Sa, but there's a chance that Kai'Sa goes like hybrid build, so I'm not fully sure if that's what I want to do. Swifties is also like never bad on Singed either. It's not always the best, but it's never bad. It just synergizes too well with your passive and the rest of your kit for it to be like a bad boot, but if they have like a lot of CC, Merc Treads, if they have a lot of AD, Tabby, if it's a decent little mix, then Swifties. You can go Sorks occasionally, but the situations to go Sorks are very like limited because, well, they're just not as useful on Singed as the defensive / movement speed boots, but if you really need damage for whatever reason, then yeah, you have the option to go Swifties. So she just used EW on the wave. I can look for plate there because of that. I'm gonna walk down and try and help with these grubs if I can. or just try and zone Viego. It's actually pretty useful to you if you're running a Conqueror setup to try and at least get an assist on the grubs, because they stack your legend rune very, very fast for whatever reason. You can get like a full stack legend rune off of one grub camp or something like that. So if you have like legend haste, legend alacrity, you're not gonna run legend bloodline really on Singed, but legend haste, legend alacrity can be stacked very, very quickly by getting assists on the grubs. So I didn't do it there because I want to go for the proxy wave. It's not like that big of a deal, but some champions would value like their legend rune a lot more. Like say for example, I'm if I was, what top laner runs legend legend alacrity over legend haste? Tryndamere maybe. If I'm like Tryndamere, then I definitely want to get assists on the grubs to get my legend stacked up very quickly. So Viego on me. Give him a little goofling. Then I will jog it out. I don't want to run down because I think Viego's gonna follow me going down. I have to be careful about Riven catching me here though. I do have TP in 13, so I could potentially even grab a wave and then recall the lane, but I'm gonna jog all the way back to my turret, take a recall right here, because it is really dangerous for me to stay anywhere near where Viego could possibly be. Then the early game is going kind of rough for them, so I don't want to like expect him to not chase me across the map to look for potential snipe. I'm gonna do Rylai's Rush this game. The reason I'm Rylai's rushing is because their team does dive forward a little bit. A general rule of thumb to follow if you're not sure what item to rush is if enemy team is going to dive forward, or if they have a lot of like immobile range champions, then you go for Rylai's, because Rylai's is good in those two situations. If they have a lot of like melee fighters or bruisers or tanks, then you go Leandry's. If you're not sure what to buy, then just go ahead and buy Leandry's if you're not sure, because it's going to be the more like well-rounded first item. Because there are situations where Rylai's is not good. There's never a situation where Leandry's is not good. Leandry's is your one true core item on Singed, in my opinion. But yeah, if they are going to dive forward, or if they're low mobility range champions, then Rylai's. If they are going to have high health bars and be a bit more melee heavy, than Leandry's. But if you're not sure, then just buy Leandry's, because Leandry's is never bad. Okay, Zig is TPing bottom.
Executed.
Mix, swirl, mix.
I still haven't died this game. I have that one execute where Viego tried to snipe me behind turret. Can we kill this? We have a Bel'Veth coming too. Oh shit, I need the flash W. And then she flashed into the Bel'Veth knockup. Let's go. Okay, do you have to watch out for a Riven here potentially? There's a Viego. I can look for Proxy or I can look for Viego, one of the two. Okay, not bad. I'm ulting for a movement speed. I gotta be careful. I could be on a ward here. I could get hooked over this wall. I'm kind of like, I'm pretty sure that's within Blitzcrank's range to hook me over the wall. But Rylai's is up. Because Riven and Viego will dive forward, Rylai's good against them. And if they do engage on me, I want to have that slow. But technically, because they're melee, Leandry's would be good against them as well. But my team, the thing with Rylai's Rush is if your team does not have damage to back you up, then sometimes Rylai's Rush can bite you in the ass a bit. Like if your team is relying on you as a damage dealer. Say I have like a tank support and like Ivern jungle or something, right? Then maybe I would want Leandry's Rush for damage output. But because my team drafted 4 carries plus Singed, I am okay to go Rylai's Rush here. It is generally the cheaper item to hit as well. The slightly easier item to hit. Okay, just gonna proxy these.
I hear you.
I could gank mid, I could stay top, I could go dragon. I'm okay to go dragon here too, I think. I don't mind that. Looks like my team's grouping for it, so. I have a rotational advantage here. I have Rylai's as well. I can be a big threat here.
It's nearly time.
If they all just insta back off, then I'm also happy to just recall and run back top lane, or just run top lane in general. Looks like they are very scared of me when they all backed off. Okay. I can protect mid, I can protect top. I can probably do both if I just grab this and then run top. I maybe lose a plate top, but one thing to remember is that the mid lane turret plates and turret in general is more valuable than your top lane one. So if you need to like give up top lane plates to defend mid, sometimes that is worth it.
On my way.
If that's like the only choice that you can make in that scenario, yeah, that's usually worth it. Don't like give up your plates for free trying to defend a turret if no one's pushing it, but what you can also do is sometimes fix your teammates' waves. You can like proxy a wave and then rotate into mid to fix that wave, and then rotate back to top lane. You actually did it once this game already. So blitz, I'm gonna have to pop ult here. There's a Viego over the wall. Getting a Triumph proc. Ooh. I W'd for Riven, but then Viego ulted me. I thought Riven would dash onto me, and then it was just Viego. But he thought he had damage to kill me, he did not. And even if I do die there, he's probably gonna end up dying to residual poison or Annie. I should have auto for that play. What am I doing?
To shake or not to shake.
I believe this is turret. My team already got bot turret first blood.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, I think. Oh, there's a blitzcrank. I'm gonna keep running.
I hear you.
Man's looking for me. I must have been on a ward because he's not chasing me anymore. So I can go Deadman's here. I can go Leandry's here. They're both pretty good. If I go Leandry's, I have to sell ring for it. I could get boots. I think I just go Deadman's here. Then I'll do like a Leandry's third. I don't want to do like the I need a spare third here because I do need. They don't have so much damage that I need to go full tank. I think their team is just not that fed. Like if they were more fed, I might consider running a spare here, but I think I'm in a good position to get Leandry's third and try to carry this game. Gotta grab that triple flower.
Killing spree.
Okay, the reason I'm not TPing there is because the fight looked very advantageous for my team. If it looks okay, I'm going. I mean, they're kind of feeding me a little bit here. Okay, so the reason why I didn't TP that early is because the fight looked good for my team, and then Annie got hooked over the wall and died, so I have to TP in because otherwise they're gonna collapse on the rest of my team, right? So I TP in, help salvage. I can build towards Leanders or I can get tier 2 boots. I'm not sure what tier 2s I want. I'm kind of leaning Swifties. Tabby's good and Mercs is also good though, but also Swifties for now. So the potions start buying towards my... I think I go top, actually. I can clear one wave and then walk a dragon. I'll build towards Leandry's here. I'm kind of sort of leaning on any despair, but we can also do Herald here. We can kind of do whatever. We have a lot of options. To give Velvet, that's okay with me. I have my empowered recall now from that as well. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and walk right to Dragon here. It's up in 3, but enemy team is not prepared for it. So I do have time to just walk across the map here. My team is heralding mid. I think we leave the herald and go straight to Dragon, but... Oh, good Zigzalt. There's a Riven. Blitz gonna knock me up. Instead of chasing the Riven for fling there, I flung the Blitz because I clicked fling on Blitz because I knew he was gonna knock me up there. And because of that, I got his flash. Because the other outcome is he just knocks me up and walks away, but if I can trade my fling for his knockup, then I can trap him inside of the Rylai slow. I'm gonna try and steal this wave from Annie. Gonna kite it left. Come on, wave. Alright, this game sucks.
It's nearly time.
Okay, I think I want to do this dragon, but if Belvath doesn't start, then I can't really start on my own.
On my way.
I have ult in 25. It looks like they're not contesting. I'm not entirely sure. Down to hold mid. I'm down to hold top. But I guess they're not contesting, so I'm just gonna run back top lane. Okay, there's a triple flower and Baron, but I gotta remember that. I wanna yoink that. If I get the fling on Riven, I think she's just trapped in Rylai's until she dies. I don't think she's gonna beat me 1v1 here.
Mix, mix, swirl, mix.
Okay, I have my TP up. I'm gonna yoink these flowers.
To shake or not to shake.
My Annie is split pushing to the tier 2. I haven't seen an Annie mid in so long. This guy's preparing for the Annie buffs next patch, where they're gonna give her ultimate passive magic pen, which is kind of cool. Okay, I have teammates with me, just going to zone the Riven here. That's very ambitious. Oh my. Wait. Guys have flashed on me. Tell me she's dead for that. Nice. I got Tramp proc. I don't know what that dive was. That was crazy. But I need to get out of here, honestly. There's a Viego gonna be nearby. Oh shit. I'm a little scared. My Belvet somehow kills 2 people.
Shut down.
Interesting.
Shut down.
But I have to go. I have no HP.
Enemy double kill.
Oh, that's a little rough. The Fed Viego is scary. You can start one-shotting people out of the bush. I need to check this Otacon. I need Kimil to come with me here too. Yeah, Fed Viego's kind of scary. You can start one-shotting people out of the bush and just reset the fight from the start. You gotta be a little bit careful.
To shake or not
He's not
to
like
shake.
as snowbally as some other champions, but he can be pretty snowbally.
I hear
Have to be careful for an engage from the bush here. But I'm pretty certain that I can just get this wave, get Leandry's, and then... Shit. Interesting engage on me here, I gotta be careful. I was silenced out of my fling. Wait, this is ending. Nice.
on my way.
I was silenced out of my fling there. From the blitz, but it ends up working out. Okay.
Swirl.
I think now I can build towards Despair. I could also build towards Riftmaker. Bloodletter is good here as well. My Zig says support stop. Let's win this game because that dive. Yeah, that dive was crazy.
To shake.
Can I kill this guy, so? Oh shit, she just used her E. She used her E for attack speed. I think I just fight her here. They always kite left in the bush.
Nice.
Okay, she used her R. I will let teammates come to finish this off.
Enemy has been slain.
I could chase her there, but there's a possibility of her collector killing me, so. Gotta respect.
It's nearly time.
Oh, she has Essence Reaver and Static Ship, no collector. Interesting, my bad. I thought collector was standard on Kais, I guess I'm wrong.
On my way.
Maybe she goes for Static Ship for wave clear. Okay, just keeping an eye on Otacon here.
Mix.
Looks like they're grouping mid. I do have teleport up if I need to go.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, team got third dragon. I can also just walk down. My team's doing a good job walking back here, though. Okay, I'm gonna commit to this. Shit. Oh, I got the slow on her. Gonna move to help my team here. Can we catch? Oh my god, nice.
On my way.
The Blitz is scared to hook me because I'll fling him into my Belva. We believe I get turret here. Okay, you see how he moves right? Because he wants me to fling him in a better direction for him. So you can move down to counter his fling. Or to counter his counter fling position. A lot of people, what they'll do also is whenever you chase someone into a bush to look for fling, they will walk in like the opposite direction of where you want to fling them. So they get flung like in a more favorable direction as well. So just something to keep in mind. Whoa, 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 whoa. This guy's kind of inting here. I probably didn't need to go here, but whatever. He's running it down. Free 264 gold. Actually, free 284 gold because of Triumph. Triumph giving me plus 20. I have 3,200 gold. I could buy any singed item right now except for Death Cap. But I will go for my Disparage. I am 8-1 and 8, by the way. I have 9 CS per minute. Interesting champ. My bad.
It's nearly time.
I feel like my grounding should work on her ultimate. That's weird that it doesn't. Let's go for Otacon. They're going to know that we're doing it. Team wants to go Baron first, and then I go Baron first. That's fine. Baron, did you guys see the health difference, by the way? Otacon has 19,000 health. Baron had 14,000. Isn't that crazy? I feel like Otacon is such a poorly designed objective. Like just how it spawns favoring a lane, the rewards that you get, how it's just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It feels like private server content. Okay, so the reason why I sell 10 stack Darksteel there is because Haunting Guys will actually give me more damage. Oh, they're engaging Annie. I'm gonna ping on the way here. Annie's stunned into grounding. My Unending Despair applies a slow to Riven there. Another proc, very nice. A proc on Riven or on Kai'Sa here to slow her. It's a nice little range slow. I procced it on Aurora there as well, actually. While she's in stealth, very nice. I'm 10-1 and 10. And I think for the first time this game just dropped below 9 CS per minute just now. Level 18. No, Camille's farming. Dude, my CS score, come on. Okay, we have Bel'Veth pushing mid. Then me and Camille can easily get bot tier 3 here. Potentially threaten inhibs here. Or Nexus even. We have 2 waves of supers and a bunch of Bel'Veth fish. Alright, guys. GG. Interesting game, That being said, guys, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I will catch you next one. Mwah. Peace, everybody.